Hey y'all, Devin here, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Today I am going to be giving my thoughts on the presidential debate that happened last night. Now, before I do, I want to go ahead and preface this by saying, look, I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm not telling you who not to vote for. I'm not telling you who I am going to vote for. All I'm doing is giving you my honest take on it as I saw it, because that's all I really can do. And I'll go ahead and start with Trump. He was Trump. That's all you can say about him. He hasn't really changed as much. I thought he was much more disciplined than he had been in the past. I thought he kept himself much more composed than I would have expected from him. There were a couple of points in the debate where I was frustrated with him, particularly in his refusal to answer a question about how he would handle the opioid epidemic. That's kind of an issue that's pretty close to me. I really wish he would have given a much more solid answer than what he did, but he seemed to just kind of blow past it and go on about immigration. And that's really all I can say about Trump. There were a couple of points where I wanted him to be more direct, and particularly with the opioid question, I wanted him to stay on point and answer it in a much more clear way than what he did, but it's Donald Trump, and that's pretty much what you expect from him. Joe Biden. This man is not well. And Jill Biden and this administration ought to be ashamed of their damn selves for doing this to this old man. He needs to step down, and he needs to step down like the day before yesterday. He is not well. He is clearly losing it. He is clearly going senile, and there's no joy in saying that for me. That is the leader of the free world up there. That man occupies an office held by George Washington, Dwight Eisenhower, and a lot of very important and very great people. This is not good. This is not funny. They need to look into these people for elder abuse, honestly, for humiliating this old man in his twilight. Democrats, I don't know what y'all are going to do. You need to nominate somebody else. Who that is, I can't say. But this man needs to retire and needs to go with what bit of grace he can. And I support any president. I might not agree with them politically, but I want them to do well. I want the country to do well. I want my neighbors, my friends, my community, my state, and my country to be enriched by the policies of any president. I want our nation to be strong, regardless of who the president is. I don't want hundreds of thousands of people dying from overdoses every year, regardless of who the president is. We cannot accept them doing this to this old man, guys. This is not right what they are doing to Joe Biden, period. And that debate was a complete disaster. Within the first 10 minutes, he was stumbling over himself. He was freezing in the middle of sentences, looking off into space. I've lived with someone who had dementia. And I swear to you, it was like looking at them again. Looking at Joe Biden last night. And something like this has never really happened before in American history. The closest thing I can think of would be Ronald Reagan. I've read that he was beginning to show signs of dementia by the time he left office, and he wasn't diagnosed until 93 or 94, well after he had already left office, obviously. They need to let the man retire and nominate somebody else. That's my main takeaway from the debate. Trump is Trump. He's not going to change. I thought he was a lot more disciplined than he had been, but that's really all you can say for Trump. He came away looking a lot better. Love him or hate him. And I pray for our future. I pray for the future of this republic. And I'm pretty but I do think that, I hope that things will eventually work out. America, we've been through trials and tribulations before. You know, we survived, in my lifetime, 9/11, swine flu, COVID, economic collapse in 2008. If there's one thing we are, it's strong, and I think that's going to continue, regardless of who the president is. But this debate showed, I think, Joe Biden is clearly unfit. He needs to step down, and there needs to be someone else at the top of the ticket. That's my takeaway, guys. You may agree, you may disagree, and both of those are perfectly acceptable points of view. But I will leave you with this. God bless America. God bless Joe Biden. God bless Donald Trump. God bless all of us. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and share, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.